The same day repeated for 1,000 years. Wu Yurong said to herself in shock, Ma1, the core of the second generation of the He family in the capital, a family not weaker than the Lai family at all. And there is a history between Brother Su and He Mei Xuan. Their marriage has flaws. That means his picture-perfect image is just that, an image. As a friend for 30 years, I cannot continue to listen to such secrets. Wu Yurong stood up and said, Brother Su, you can take your time in your discussion with Wu Chen. I will be leaving first. If there is anything else you need, call me. Wu Chen said, Boss Su, Sister Rong has gone. Should I continue? Su Ruiwen gestured for him to continue. Wu Chen continued and said, All right. Boss Su met He Mei Xuan 12 years ago, and you finally broke off contact 8 years ago after having been together for 4 years. Boss Su was a modest and handsome young man, which was what attracted He Mei Xuan to you. The longer you stayed together, the more serious she became, but you refused to go for a divorce. In order to get rid of He Mei Xuan, Boss Su revealed some business secrets to her rivals, which made her too busy with her career to have time for romance. That was a bit unkind. Su Ruiwen said to himself, and the market value and stock price of Jinfu Group are more important than personal feelings. For the sake of the group, I will do anything, no matter how dirty or despicable it is. I have never been a gentleman, but nobody should know these things, logically speaking. Su Ruiwen said, Mr. Wu, can you answer me seriously? How on earth did you know about it? Wu Chen said, I did some investigation. Su Ruiwen said, but you are only 22 years old. Wu Chen said, so what? As Su Ruiwen stared at Wu Chen silently, Wu Chen stood up and said, Do not think about targeting me anymore. I really like Qing Ying. I have sworn never to betray her. Although a man's word may sound a bit humorous in this era, this is my stance and way of life. Boss Su, let us keep her out of all this, all right? Su Ruiwen said to himself, Does he really want Qing Ying to just be a mistress without any official title? Wu Chen said, Boss Su, how about this? We are all men. How about solving it the traditional way? Su Ruiwen, confused, said, One traditional way. Wu Chen said, Is it not our Chinese tradition to respect the old, love the young, and listen to our parents? Su Ruiwen said to himself, such an unyielding and strong attitude. But the things he said just now were a disguised way of referring to himself as dad. This kid has a unique way of doing things. No wonder Ding Ruilong could not beat him. Tisk, I guess no one in the younger generation can be his opponent. Su Ruiwen said, Once as long as I am alive, I will keep an eye on you. If you dare to do anything bad to Qing Ying. As Wu Chen poured tea into Su Ruiwen's cup, he said, Boss Su, if you can keep watching over me and Qing Ying, I believe Qing Ying will be happy instead. 1 hour later, Wu Yurong said to herself, Why has Wu Chen not called yet after so long? What is going on between him and Brother Su? If the two of them have a complete fallout, would I really have to side with Wu Chen and hurt Brother Su? This is so difficult. She bit her nails. Wu Chen suddenly came out of the room and hugged Wu Yurong from behind and said, Sister Rong, what are you doing? Wu Yurong, filled with joy, said, You're okay. That is great, Wu Chen said. Oh, of course I am fine. Wu Yurong hugged Wu Chen and said, You are not allowed to leave today. You are not allowed to leave. Wu Chen said, do not worry, I am right beside you. The next day, Wu Chen said, Sister Rong, you have recovered well. Wu Yurong applied lipstick and said, bad guy, it is annoying when you take credit like this. By the way, I recently withdrew all the funds related to the Ding family. In order not to affect Senlin's operations, I could only mobilize about 2 billion. Wu Chen said, Mr. Wu is recuperating in Shanghai, right? I should go to Shanghai again in the next few days. How about I go and have a chat with the old man? Wu Yurong said, What is there to talk about? His attitude is not important. What we want from the Ding family is real money, Wu Chen said. San Chenchit's going to talk to him about transferring the shares to you. Wu Yurong said, Huh? Did you know that my dad owns 29% of the shares, which is more than 5 times what I own? How is it possible to transfer it to me? Wu Yurong asked. Wu Chen said, It is going to be difficult, but I think we can try. Another thing is that Hezong Media will probably ask Miss Song to investigate Chen Wu, and Sister Rong will also have to make arrangements in advance. Wu Yurong said, Do not worry, I will not let them touch Xuan Xuan. When suddenly, Wu Chen's phone rang. He answered and said, Hello? Boss Mao, what is going on? Boss Mao said, Mr. Wu, Ding Ruilong has discovered that He Shikin and He Xingxin are not in Shanghai City and is currently searching for them. Wu Chen said, okay, I got it. I will take care of it. Wu Chen turned to Wu Yurong and said, Sister Rong, I will be stepping out first. And 1 hour later, He Shikin said, Oin Teacher Wu is here. Can we go outside to sketch for today's class? He Xingxin ran toward Wu Chen. Wu Chen said, there is no class today. The teacher is here to help you move. He gently placed his hand on He Xingxin's head. He Xingxin said, okay, I love moving the most, so I will go pack my things first. He Shikin whispered to Wu Chen, Teacher, is that person? Wu Chen replied, yes, he is looking for you everywhere. I believe he will soon find out that you are here. So in the meantime, you have to move to a place where he cannot find you. And He Shikin, worried, asked, where are we going? Wu Chen said, Wu Bing's house. He Shikin, shocked, said to herself, huh? If we go to Miss Li's house, won't we be able to see Teacher Wu often? Suddenly, someone called He Shikin. Wu Chen said, Ding Ruilong, do not be afraid of him. Pick it up. He Shikin answered, what? Ding Ruilong said, where are you? Where did you take Xingxin? Wu Chen whispered, Sid is okay, just tell him the truth. He Shikin said, what are you shouting for? I am in Donghai City. Ding Ruilong shouted, fudge, Donghai City. Why did you go to Donghai? With whom? He Shikin replied, when we broke up over a decade ago. What business is it of yours who I am with? Ding Ruilong, enraged, said, Xiu Flippin, return to Shanghai immediately. I am warning you, He Shikin. Get back here before I start hurting someone. He Shikin was shocked into silence. Wu Chen held her close and said to himself, I am here. Do not be afraid. He Shikin looked at Wu Chen and thought to herself, Teacher Wu, she said aloud, said I have not had enough fun with Xingxin, so I am not returning now. Ding Ruilong threw his brand new American phone, assembled in China, and shouted in anger, you dare hang up on me, He Shikin, darn it! I am going to skin you alive if I catch you, Wu Chen said, and I have said this before, you still have your whole life ahead of you. He will not cast a shadow over you. He Shikin cried and kissed Wu Chen on the cheek, saying, thank you, Teacher Wu. Thank you. Wu Chen took her phone and began taking pictures while they kissed passionately. He Shikin asked, Teacher Wu, what are you doing? Wu Chen said, he is probably in a fit of rage due to his inability, so why not give him some more stimulation? With his impulsive personality, he will surely make more mistakes. He Shikin said, Teacher, that is a good idea. Is it okay for me to do this? She began to unbutton her shirt, revealing her smooth, large cleavage. She said, unfortunately, Xingxin is at home, so we cannot fully express ourselves. Wu Chen said, is enough. 3 hours later, Wu Chen walked along the streets and said to himself, 10x. It is time to meet with the double agent. Meng Junhao Chen and double agent Meng Junhao said to Wu Chen, Mr. Wu, Ding Ruilong asked me to check on you, He Shikin and He Xingxin. What is he trying to do? Wu Chen said, coincidentally, I also came to you about this matter. I want you to get someone to deliver these photos and say that you took them today. Double agent Meng Junhao asked, well, Mr. Wu, why are you trying to take the initiative to deliver him a message? Wu Chen replied, well, I have my reason. Just do as I say. This way, you will not only be safe, but you will also gain more trust from him. Double agent Meng Junhao said, okay. I will do whatever Mr. Wu says. A few moments later, Ding Ruilong looked at the photos of Wu Chen and He Shikin with his injured hand. He shouted in anger, he is cheating me again, darn it! Wu Chen must go down. As he trembled and crumpled the photos, he shouted, oh no, his whole family is going to perish. All must fall. Meanwhile, Wu Chen said to Li Ruobing while looking out the window, dear, I sent some intimate photos I took with He Shikin to Ding Ruilong, so expect him to call you. Li Ruobing said, so why did we let him know so early that He Shikin was with us? Since this concerns the Dong family, he will come to kill her and silence her. He Shikin will be in danger, Wu Chen replied. He will not think of the Dong Yuantao incident, nor will he believe that I am capable of contacting the Dong family. As a man, his instinct will only be that I was cuckolding him and taking revenge. And Li Ruobing said, better to be safe than sorry. Wu Chen said, and if that is the case, it is all up to you, dear. You just have to strike where it hurts and he will lose his ability to think, because you are the one who broke his defense. Li Ruobing said, you suddenly dumped Xing Ying's father on me and now you are doing it again? When did I become your tool? Wu Chen said, well, you are mine, and I am yours as well. We belong to each other. Li Ruobing said, stop talking nonsense. Do you have any new plans? Wu Chen said, Wumi, my dear, is very smart. That is right. Ding Ruilong will inevitably act irrationally whenever he is under extreme pressure, just like what he did to Dong Yuan Tao back then. Li Ruobing asked, does he want to lure him to Donghai City? Wu Chen said, but can you not eliminate him in Donghai City? Hey, I never said anything about me making the move. Li Ruobing said he is coming to kill, but you will not strike back? What is that supposed to mean? Wu Chen replied, oh, his enemy, of course. There is someone who will come forward to mete out justice on behalf of the heavens. Li Ruobing asked, who? Wu Chen said, Xin Lei Chang's elder brother, the eldest son of the Lei family. Lei Yu, Wu Chen answered his phone. What is going on? Double Agent Meng Junhao said, well, Mr. Wu, Ding Ruilong asked me to eliminate you and said he would pay me 200 million. I had no choice but to agree verbally. Wu Chen asked, so, what are you going to do now? Double Agent Meng Junhao said, of course I cannot harm Mr. Wu, but if I do not, Ding Ruilong will eliminate me. So, I have to go hide abroad. Wu Chen replied, you want to hide abroad? No need. Since Ding Ruilong asked you to eliminate me, then do it. Double Agent Meng Junhao said, confused. Huh? Li Ruobing shouted, what nonsense are you talking about? Nonsense. I do not allow it, Wu Chen said. Simin, let us stage a scenario where you send someone and they fail. Although I get attacked, I am unharmed. Li Ruobing, relieved, said, ow! You scared me. Double Agent Meng Junhao said, oh, this is what you mean. Wu Chen continued. Sai will make the plans, and you must be the only one on your end who knows it is all an act. The assassin you arrange must follow the normal process. Li Ruobing took the phone and said, Sai will not allow you to risk your life. I could not stand that incident with Lao Dao, Wu Chen said. Dear, you should be aware of my abilities. Li Ruobing said, I do not care. If you are not 100% certain that you will be completely safe, I will not agree. You cannot just act recklessly this time, Wu Chen said. Okay. Then I will let you and Atai participate, okay? But no, we will deal with this matter once I return from Shanghai City. Anyway, just do not act recklessly alone. Remember, you have me. Li Ruobing said, A few moments later, at a manor in Shanghai, Wu Chen said to himself, and I have to take care of the promise I made to Sister Rong a few days ago. Shigo, Wu Chen said aloud. Hello, Mr. Wu. I am Wu Chen, the one who made an appointment with you earlier. It was Wu Yurong's father, Wu Weidong. Wu Weidong said, once Mr. Wu, your name has been widely discussed lately in Donghai. But I seem to have heard that you have some involvement with my Yurong, Wu Chen replied. That is right, Mr. Wu. My relationship with Sister Rong is exactly what others have been rumoring. Wu Weidong asked, so, what are you here to see me for? Wu Chen said, originally Sister Rong did not want me to talk about these things. But I believe Mr. Wu has the right to know. After all, the matter is too significant and will definitely affect the entire family of those involved. Wu Weidong said, and you are young, but quite bold. Haha. Please continue, Wu Chen said, Mr. Li Morin and I. As Wu Chen explained in detail the hunt for the Ding family by the Li Tang and Gu families as well as by Wu Yurong, Lei Cheng, and others. 20 minutes later, Wu Weidong said Rongrong did not want to talk about these things, but you went ahead and talked about them anyway. What exactly are you trying to do here? Wu Chen replied. After all, you are a respected senior in the business world and also the head of the Wu family. I have to explain everything to you, Mr. Wu, no matter what. Moreover, I also hope that you can transfer the shares to Sister Rong. Wu Weidong said, what? The young lady from the Lai family could not be controlled, so now you turn to someone else to manipulate? You could not pull off the snake swallowing the elephant trick in the Lai family, so now you come to my Wu family to try your luck? Wu Chen said, Mr. Wu, your words are a little harsh, do you not think? Sister Rong is not some scheme or act being played. Wu Weidong said, so is this about some love story? Have you been playing with the Lai family all this time just to end up marrying Rongrong? Wu Chen said, Sister Rong and I have mutual respect and love for each other. I do not know if Mr. Wu can understand. Sister Rong is currently executing some major plans, and since there is no other way forward, and I want to improve her chances of success, I came here to make a bold request that Mr. Wu transfer the shares to her. Sister Rong is where she is today, all thanks to you, her father. But she still has two brothers, who have been fighting with Sister Wrong both openly and in secret over the inheritance. If they catch wind of something at this critical moment and join forces with other shareholders to apply pressure on Sister Wrong and Mr. Wu, it will be disastrous. For years. As Wu Weidong looked up at the ceiling, he then said, "Xiao Wu, you are right to next time come with Rongrong. At this stage of life, I care more about her well-being than business." Sad Wu Chen said to himself, "Mr. Wu is nearly settled. Now we need to go see In Menglan next." In 1 hour later, Wu Chen walked into the office of In Menglan. And Menglan turned around joyfully and said, "Oh, you are here." Wu Chen asked, "What happened?" And Menglan replied, "Heishong Media is retaliating because of Zhou Shenglong's scandal. Xu Weilai, the rising star that Huaxing strongly promoted this year, could not handle it anymore and just jumped off the building, committed suicide. The company is now cooperating with the group to clean up the mess." Alas, as Huaxing Group is part of the family conglomerate, Wu Chen asked, "Are you blaming yourself?" And Menglan said, "In the leaked album has now caused the loss of a life." Wu Chen asked, what is Huaxing Group going to do about it? Or rather, what is your father planning to do to handle this? And Menglan replied, "My father just called me and told me to instruct Peng Wei to stop. I am afraid he has already reached an agreement with Heizhong, so there will not be any more conflicts going forward." Wu Chen thought to himself, Huaxing was forced to bear the loss of a life today. Mr. An Guohuai should not have negotiated so quickly. Showing weakness this early in a business war does not end well. Mr. An is anxious to calm public opinion and does not want the incident to escalate further. But if things end here, how can I pull Mr. An into this conflict? It cannot end now. Wu Chen said, "Will not worry. Everything is going according to plan. If your father calls you again, just tell him that your partner refuses to be trampled under Heishong's feet." And Menglan asked, "So, it will not continue to cost lives, will it?" Wu Chen said, "Xu Weilai was too sensitive. His death was an accident. There will not be similar incidents in the future. Peng Wei and I are heading out to do something. I will call you later and let you know how it goes." 1 hour later, in a certain apartment in Dongpu District, Shanghai City, a seductive woman lying on the bed said, "Oh, darn it. You are taking forever just to take off your pants. Will it take that long to get to the real action?" Shang Yunlu, deputy director of the publicity department at Heizhong Media, replied, "One is the rush. I will show you soon what it means to be a man." He then looked at his phone and muttered, "Oh, darn it. Who is calling at a time like this?" The woman said, "Hurry up. Time is running out." Shang Yunlu answered the phone and said, "Who is this?" The caller said, "Shang Yunlu, you dared to sleep with the woman of your immediate superior, Guan Honggrun. He asked me to ask you, how do you want to die now?" Shang Yunlu, shocked, asked, "Xiu, who are you? Where is Mr. Guan?" As the woman screamed, "Ka!" Wu Chen said, "I'm Chen Wu. I was just teasing you. I haven't even told him yet that you're sleeping with his wife. Now I am giving you a chance. Come to Shanghai immediately. If you do not come or go out and say something, Peng Wei will make you a trending topic, and Mr. Guan will send you to jail for occupational embezzlement." Peng Wei said, "Son, you really enjoy messing with people. You're trying to divert the attention from Zhu Weilai's death, aren't you?" Wu Chen replied, "Check the trending searches. Right now, it's Director Chen from Heishong Group. The next one might be you and Chen." And as Shang Yunlu remained silent, he finally said, "Mr. Chen Wu, we can discuss everything calmly. I will go to Shanghai City immediately. Please do not mess around." In a different scene, and Wai Guo, chairman of Huaxing Group and Menglan's father, said to himself, "What's going on with Lanlin's partner? Is he still insisting on exposing this to the public? It looks like I will have to go to Shanghai in person." And in a half an hour later, and Menglan arrived, and Wu Chen asked, "Miss An, why are you here?" And Menglan said, My father, he's coming to Shanghai." That new trending topic made him really angry. Wu Chen said we didn't listen to him and kept escalating the situation, so of course he's going to be angry. But I believe that in business, personal feelings take a backseat to profits. Do not worry, I will explain everything to him. And Menglan asked, "So, about us, will you also tell my father about that matter?" Wu Chen said, "Didn't I say I would let him know everything?" And Menglan responded, "Huh? No." She said to herself, "If I am not careful, I will bring shame and disgrace to my family. I will have to kneel before Miss Li Rubing." "No, I won't," Wu Chen said. "There won't be any problem. Don't overthink it," Ben Wu Chen said. "Alfred said ready. We are going to meet Shang Yunlu." 2 hours later, Shang Yunlu arrived and said, "Mr. Peng, is this Mr. Chen Wu?" Wu Chen replied, "Chen Wu is a stage name I use for music. My name is Wu Chen." Mr. Shang, take a seat. Do you know why I asked to meet you here? Shang Yunlu said. Mr. Wu, please don't beat around the bush. If you have something to say, just tell me what you want me to do. Wu Chen said, Mr. Shang, you really fell for Guan Hongren's wife by Nawe. Honestly, I admire you. Such pure romance is hard to find in this world, ha. Do you want to marry her? As Shang Yunlu silently looked at Wu Chen, he said, Aye. Wu Chen said, See, I didn't ask you to come to Shanghai to threaten you. I want us to cooperate. For example, if Guan Hongren goes to jail and you become the vice president of Hezhong Media, you understand, right? Therefore, I need some information. Shang Yunlu replied, Mr. Wu, I'm just a mid-level manager. Mr. Guan is the founder of Hezhong. The kind of information you're asking for is not available to someone at my level, Wu Chen said. You're overthinking it. I don't need Hezhong's business secrets, nor do I want you to sneak into any dangerous places. Shang Yunlu asked, So what exactly are you looking for? Wu Chen said, I want the files in your publicity department's internal network storage server that begin with SEC. Shang Yunlu asked, Mr. Wu, are you colluding with other companies to gather rumors, collect gossip, and expose scandalous evidence of shady deals and crimes involving celebrities and stars that Hezhong has compiled over the years? Wu Chen said, And not just that. After handing a copy over to me, you will also need to permanently delete the original documents from Hezhong's server. That way, even if Huaxing goes to war with Hezhong, Hezhong will have no information, no weapons to fight back. And in Huaiguo's Huaxing group will be invincible. Shang Yunlu said, I don't know much about computers. If I delete those files, people might find out, right? And the access records, I might, Wu Chen said. So if you delete them directly, of course traces of the operation will be discovered. So I created a program. As Peng Wei opened his laptop, Wu Chen said, Look at this. After you return, use this program to access the storage server on your office computer. Enter the folder name here. Set the deletion time here. And finally, click here. Understand? Shang Yunlu said, and I understand, but I'm not sure if there are any other backups, Wu Chen said. There is a backup on the black mobile hard drive inside the safe at Guan Hongren's home. Shang Yunlu said, Huh? I can't do that. I don't even have access to the front door of the main office, Wu Chen said. Didn't I just tell you that you do not need to sneak into any dangerous place? Just call your true love. After all, Bai Naowei is his wife, so she knows. Shang Yunlu, shocked, said, Do you want me to use Wei Wei? Wu Chen replied, Mr. Shang, this is not a romantic drama about a powerful boss with a soft spot for a lower status girl. I am running out of patience. Are you going to do it or not? Immediately, Shang Yunlu said, I'll do it. I'll do it. Then he called Wei Wei. Wei Wei said, Ayun, as long as you are okay, I will do it. But I do not know the password for the safe. Shang Yunlu said, Mr. Wu, Wei Wei said she does not know the password. Wu Chen responded, It's okay, I know it. Turn the knob on the safe clockwise 3 times to the left, and align the pointer with 12 on the 3rd turn. Rotate counterclockwise twice, and align the pointer with the 27 mark. Then rotate clockwise once, and align the pointer with the 36 mark. The final numbers are 92, 56, and 75. Wei Wei opened the safe and was shocked to see a large amount of cash in a flash drive. She said, What else do I need to do? Senju Wu Chen said, I need you to take a photo, a clear picture showing the condition inside the safe, including the hard drive. Miss Bai, focus the lens well, then delete all the contents of the hard drive to finish. That's it. Wei Wei sent the picture. Shang Yunlu said, Wei Wei has completed everything as you requested, Mr. Wu. May I leave now? I'm the only one left here. Wu Chen said, Anyway, since you are already here, Mr. Shang, it won't be too late to leave after you come with me to meet someone tomorrow. As Shang Yunlu silently pondered, and meanwhile on the other side and Menglan said to Huaiguo, Dad, weren't you supposed to arrive tomorrow? Why are you here so suddenly? And Huaiguo replied, Lan, where is your partner? Tell him to come see me, and also ask Peng Wei to come with him. And Menglan said, Dad, didn't we agree back then that I would focus on my music and you wouldn't interfere with my company's affairs? And then Huaiguo said, and I don't care about ordinary matters, but recently 50% of your company's shares were transferred to a man named Zhuang, and why does the situation with Hezhong keep escalating? If I still choose not to care, your company might be gone. And Menglan said, I'm not a 3-year-old child. I know what I'm doing. I think there's no problem exchanging 50% of the shares for a peerless genius. And Huiguo responded, "A peerless genius? Let me first evaluate how peerless his value really is before we talk further. Tell him to come immediately." And Menglin called Wu Chen and said, "Hello, my dad arrived early and he is eager to see you." Wu Chen said, "Say didn't expect Mr. An to be this impatient. Okay, I'll head over there now." Half an hour later, Wu Chen arrived and said, "Good evening, Mr. An. I am Miss An's music partner, Chen Wu. My real name is Wu Chen." And Huiguo said, "Hello, peerless genius." And they shook hands, and Wu Chen said, "Chen's just a gimmick created by the outside world for promotion, Mr. An. Please don't take it seriously." And Huiguo said, "Are you admitting that your reputation is false?" And Menglin, nervous, said to herself, "Dad, what are you doing?" Wu Chen said, "Oh no, that's not it." And Huiguo asked, "So you're saying that you are talented now?" Wu Chen replied, "Yes, that's what I mean. It's the kind of hard power that allows you to become famous whenever you want." And Huiguo looked at Wu Chen, who was silently sweating. Then, Huiguo suddenly laughed and said, "Ha ha ha! You are certainly the best among the arrogant young men who want to become famous. What's rare is that you can turn this arrogance into momentum and achieve real results," he continued. "Then let me change the question. Since you are so talented, how long does Chen Wu plan to stay popular? Can you dominate the Chinese music scene and stay at the top forever?" Wu Chen said, "I will retire soon. In the future, I may write songs for others and let them win the awards. To me, writing and releasing songs is just a hobby. However, Mr. An, I am not here to talk to you about my future career plans. Lanlan, come here," and Huiguo said to himself, "Why is Lanlan being so shy? And why is she so obedient? This doesn't feel like a simple partnership." Wu Chen said to Menglin, "When Mr. An, my beloved and I have actually been committed to each other for life." And Huiguo became angry and said, "What's going on here?" He thought to himself, "Wait, I've only been referring to him as the musician Chen Wu, not by his real identity. Wu Chen, Wu Chen? That name has been rumored to be paired with." Wu Chen said, "That's right, I'm Wu Chen, the boyfriend of the eldest granddaughter of the Li family, Li Rubing." And Huiguo said, "So, what kind of trick are you playing? Lanlan, what exactly did he do to deceive you?" And Menglin said, "Dad, no, Wu Chen said, "Let me handle it. Mr. An, Lanlan and I are officially dating. I'm getting married to Li Rubing in the future, and Lanlan is already aware of it. I've not wronged her in any way." And Huiguo shouted, "Lanlan, how could you possibly want to be this guy's mistress?" And Menglin said, "Dad, we truly love each other, and he treats me well." And Huiguo said, "Lanlan, you have been the best child for more than 20 years. You are the pride of our family, but you have never been a love-struck fool. Wu Chen, no matter how gifted you are, you can never continue to be with Lanlan." Wu Chen said, "Bossen, don't be too harsh, otherwise you will regret it." And Huiguo said, "Ha ha ha. Are you crazy? I'll regret stopping my daughter from being your mistress?" He grabbed Menglan's wrist and pulled her, shouting, "Lanlan, let's go. Follow me back to Hong Kong. You are never allowed to see this crazy person again in the future." And Menglin cried out, "Dad," Wu Chen said, "Bossen, since your daughter is going to be with me, I have prepared a betrothal gift. Would you like to hear what I have to say?" And Huiguo said, "Betrothal gift? A lot of money, right? How much money does my family owe you?" And Menglin looked back and said, Wu Chen said, "In Boss An, the golden era of the Hong Kong market has long passed. If the An family wants to grow, you must move into the mainland market. However, the mainland is already becoming reluctant to work with media families alone, let alone others who are eyeing the An family's position. Although you have invested in various industries, Mr. An, you have bitten off more than you can chew. Today, the An family's assets have shrunk significantly compared to their heyday." And Huiguo stopped and said, "So, what exactly are you trying to say?" Wu Chen said, "To be frank, the betrothal gift I gave Lanlan was 100 billion yuan. The An family's assets will be directly increased, giving you enough resources to support your industrial upgrading plans." And Huiguo replied, 100 billion? Not 1,000 yuan. It took our An family 3 generations to get to this point. How old are you? I'm sorry, but I don't understand. How can you say 100 billion so easily?" Wu Chen said, "You understand the capital tied to Hexiong Media. If Mr. N can integrate Hexiong and Huaxing properly, the value of your profits will far exceed 100 billion yuan. You may even monopolize the Chinese entertainment industry. I hope Mr. N will not refuse." Otherwise, Waxing and Hejong will end up exposing each other's scandals, and the current state of the industry will be brought to the top. At that point, the entire entertainment industry will be destroyed due to government intervention. And Huiguo said, "So you are the one acting behind the scenes." Wu Chen snapped his fingers. "Peng Wei, bring Mr. Shang in." They both entered, and Peng Wei said, "Shehehe, Boss-an." "Hello," Wu Chen said. Wu Chen said, "To Mr. An, this is Shang Yunlu from Hejong Media, who now works for me. Mr. Shang, please bring out the documents for Mr. An to review." Shang Yunlu said, "Boss-an, take your time to look through them." And Huiguo took the documents and opened them, saying, "Tennis is really the dirty information of the entire industry. I appreciate your investigative ability in obtaining these things. But if you can get it, do you think others can? Young people, don't underestimate the world." Wu Chen said, "When Mr. Ren, I have copied all of Heshong's dirty records. They are all here. Mr. Shang will destroy all their internal source files when he returns tomorrow." He then held in Menglan's delicate hand and said, "Therefore, everything is ready. This publicity war will continue until Heshong is defeated and absorbed. The person who will become the new head of Hejong Media will definitely be in Minglan." And Huiguo said, "You're really a lunatic. Who was it just now that said exposing the scandals would bring chaos to the top and destroy the entire entertainment industry? I can't be bothered with this anymore. I'm too tired to argue. So I'll give you one day. You deal with it yourselves." And Menglan covered her face and said, Forget it, Lanlan. Let's go back to the hotel first. We'll talk about tomorrow's matters when tomorrow comes." And a few moments later, at night in the hotel, and Menglan said, "Pucho Wu Chen, this is our last night together." She began undressing, removing her dirty clothes. Wu Chen said, "Lanlan, you..." And Menglan whispered, "Shh, don't waste your time talking." She pinned Wu Chen down on the bed. Then she said softly and seductively, "So we don't have to sleep the whole night. We should try to finish what we should do in this life. I don't want to have any regrets." Thank you so much for watching. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to help me grow my channel. Your support means the world to me. Don't forget to leave a comment below. I love hearing from you. Let's keep the conversation going and get those analytics buzzing. Until next time, take care.